Apryl Jones talks about getting served court documents from Omarion.
I did get the tattoo on my neck removed. Of course, I was not going to keep that on there. And I should have never done it. But, you know, you a down age. You do stuff like that. So, but it's gone. Also, by the way, it hurt like a motherfucker, but it's okay. I had a black... Take this off. My skin, like my melanin is still there. He did a phenomenal job. You would not even know. Like don't have to use makeup or anything. Like, he hooked it up. Come on, neck tattoo. Neck tattoo? That sounds funny. I am dating, yeah. Somebody exclusively. One person. My baby. He's just everything. Everything! God! You know, you just meet somebody and they just like ruffle your fucking feathers. You know, it's just like they ruffle them. He ruffles all my feathers. Kind of, sort of. All of them. He just does it for me. And then I get like really like giddy. You know? I like talk about him. I get happy. And normally I'm thriving. I am thriving. I would never do an OnlyFans. I'm just not doing it. Just not doing that. Really thought about it. Then I'm like, it's just the connotation of it. It's just, I'm not interested. Happiness really is great. He's great. I can really talk really nicely about him because he's great. He's a great human. I like miss him already. I really do. Girl, I mean, wavy. That was 2 years ago. You behind. You gotta remember this TV. I'm with a whole other person, okay? I'm with a whole other man. Okay? That was 2 years ago. And y'all talking about Drew. Sorry, I'm like scraping the bowl and scraping the salad. I'm like, let me get all of this salad. Okay, sorry. I have ADHD. If anyone knows me, I have ADHD. It's not because I want to change the subject like that. It's because I really have ADHD. So, what am I changing the subject from? Who I'm dating? I'm not. Why? Eventually you guys will know who I'm with, I guess, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe not. I swear, I'm like reading these comments and I'm like, God, the amount of people that really are reading my life. It's like, and how do you know these things? Like, how can you tell me that that's what's happening in my life, or that someone's, that, you know, we're not friends, or if I'm dating someone, or if someone has, you know, if I'm so confused. Oh, how's someone gonna say I blinked twice? I'm blinking. It's not just twice. What do you want me to do? I'm not calculating my blinks. You guys are sick. Y'all are sick and y'all are making me sick. The curator, I don't know what that means. I do blab on my live by myself. I never once said I was with anyone. I just said that I never once said I was with the person that you guys are saying. I'm saying that I'm with somebody. Like, you know, like, why can't I blab on my live? It's my live. Rude. Listen, in real life, Who really genuinely gives a fuck? Number one. Number two, who genuinely really gives a fuck who I date? It doesn't really matter. If I go on national TV and date them, if I date them in my regular, who cares? It is what it is. Like, I don't look at life like that. Right now, it's private, yeah. Right now, I'm not going to speak on it. But, I mean, eventually, yeah. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll be proud of the people that I'm with. I'm going to be honest with you because the intentions are always pure. The intentions are always pure. And y'all don't know my life. Like, I know what it looks like on the outside for people, but you don't know the inside. Like, figuratively and literally. Okay, guys, you know you can ask me questions, like, because you guys ask me questions all the time. That's what these lives are for. And you guys ask me, like, what are you eating? Ask me some good questions. And just please, lay off of who I'm dating, okay? Just for right now. Yes, I have a man. He is amazing. I'm sweet and kind and all of the above. Can you ask me questions? Please. Because I know when y'all when I do my Q&As, y'all ask me a lot of different questions. So while I'm on here and I'm waiting to catch my flight, I have like 30 minutes left. I'm so unladylike. I am happy. He makes me so happy. And he makes me feel good on the inside parts. Yes, he makes me feel amazing. I'm Chinese, Taiwanese, Mongolian, Native American, and Black. Me and Drew are not friends, but we are cordial. Like, I would consider friends hanging out. Like, I'm in a whole new relationship. That just wouldn't, it's not. Come on. Get what I'm saying? So that's not going to work. But there's a level of respect there. He's cool peoples, will always be cool peoples in my eyes. I'm a Sagittarius, the best sign that there is. Any Sagittarius up in this motherfucker? Any Sagittarius in this mother. Thank you, Spliff. Thank you, Sexy Vixen. I did my body. I am not an RN. I'm a sonographer. It says, see me. Come on. How are things with kid's father? I don't know how to answer this. There is no relationship. We only communicate we don't even communicate. Well, we found a method. You know what I'm saying? We found a method, but we don't, it's no relationship, nothing at all. Like, zero nada. But like I said, it's a method there. So that's great. It's good. You know what I mean? I don't know what that means. Do I like Black guys? I love all guys, but yes, Black men for sure. The fuck? Definitely love me a Black man. Are you kidding? Oh, Jesus. Black men are just... Okay. Let me tell you. I see what you're saying. The method is hard. Because he has, people that help him with the kids. So I rather preferably deal with them than, you know what I'm saying? So that's our method. That's what I'm saying. It's not that. We don't have and I'm always getting served. That's just the truth. Is my boobies visible? That's just the truth. So it's like constantly having to deal with that. In court and all that, like, I'm tired and I would preferably like for it to stop. But that's just kind of what it's boiled down to. But like I said, we figured out a method that doesn't bother me anymore as far as being served. And I know you guys are going to laugh because you're going to be like, you guys are her. And it's like, I laugh too. Because how does that, ironically, how is that? But honestly, it's okay. Yes, Liz. Gosh, whenever I end you, it's not because I don't love you and don't mean it. It's because I mean it and love you. I don't know.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bria, I don't know, child. I got all the documents. I don't know. At this point, it doesn't even, this is the thing. It doesn't even matter, right? It really just doesn't even matter, because it's like, you can't control, you can't control people and what they're going to do. It's just kind of like this. And it's like, you got to be like, all right, what you going to do? You know what I'm saying? But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that one day things can get to a common ground. And I'm hopeful that we can be in a better position, because it's like 6 years of like, we have not been together for 6 years, like 6. And so I don't understand what the problem is. Like, I'm not the baby mama who's like a crazy baby mama, or like gonna like knock on your door, give me the, or, you know, I'm not, you know, it's like, take the kids, have a great time, enjoy your life, like, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm saying. If you have a different method, if there's something you guys can say to me, like maybe I need to just listen to one of you guys, because maybe I don't always have the answers. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I do, obviously. So, girl, is it ever gonna end me? It's really hard. It's hard, but you know, I can't control them. They just do this. It's such a waste of time. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, and I've said that. I'm like, look, at this point, like, the kids are, you know, Mega's about to be 7 on August 7th. And, you know, Amae's going to be 6, March 7th. And it's like, come on, like, they're getting bigger. Right now, we have the opportunity to actually mesh and get along for the sake of the kids, and like show them that we're the adults. They didn't ask to be here. But, you know, sometimes like life doesn't pan out that way. And I sometimes don't really talk about this shit for real, because I feel like it's just going to be a judgment there, but I don't give a fuck. This is my real life. This is what I'm going through. And more so than not, what I've realized speaking about it really is actual healing, therapeutic, and it's helping other women, because it's so many women that are going through, not just women, but also men who have crazy baby mamas and like that. You know what I'm saying? And are being served papers. I'm just trying to figure out, is there something, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all asked me and I'm asking y'all. So, you know what I mean? I didn't blow. I was single for 4 years. Okay. No one cheated on nobody. The relationship, when we had the relationship, was a good relationship. It wasn't that. I was completely out of my relationship 4 years. So who I choose to date, I was never married to O. Who I choose to date, screw, any of that. It's not, it doesn't, what? Stop. And I said it and I'll say it again. It don't matter. I'm grown as okay? Just like, do you? No, I was never his friend. That's what I'm trying to say. But that's what I mean by you guys, and not just you guys, but people think that they know someone's life and you don't. And you'll believe a narrative that's been painted. And for me, I just don't care enough to really like, you know, I'll let you guys tear me apart for a very long time. You know, that was like 2 years ago. And I still get it. To this day, you guys will still try to tear me apart. And it's like, when you know your truth, it doesn't matter, because you know your fucking truth. I don't live for people. I live for myself. I know what I did. I can sleep at night. I can't say the same for some. So it is what it is. Get what I mean? And that's just the fucking truth. Again, I'm not obliged. I'm obliged to my fucking kids. I'm obliged to my fucking self. Okay? And that's it. Sorry.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.